Hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie Schreiber, and I'm so excited to be with you here today to talk about something that is a cornerstone for our overall health, and that is our digestive health. My background is I'm a naturopathic doctor. I've practiced for 14 years clinically, and now I'm super excited to be spending my days educating about essential oils. So I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about the function of the digestive system, and then we're going to look at some essential oils and some wellness products that will support proper health and help you to be able to have good digestive function throughout your life. So let's first talk about the functionality of the digestive system. So the digestive system is not just a portal where we're digesting and absorbing nutrients and gathering energy from the food and the supplements that we're taking. The digestive system is also home to the vast majority of your immune system. And through the enteric nervous system, it's also a huge player in our mood management. So we have often heard of the gut-brain connection, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today as well. So again, I've spent the vast majority of my 14 years in clinical practice really zoning in on digestive health. And if you look at the digestive system and the digestive tract, it's almost like it's outside the body, because it's not until our nutrients and our food is broken down and absorbed into absorbable nutrients that we get the benefit from what we're eating or what we're consuming. So let's talk about things that might crop up in your digestive system, especially in today's day and age. If we look at the genetic modification of foods, if we look at the number of chemical sprays that are being added to our food, it's no wonder people are having more digestive issues than they ever have in the past. And especially if you look at food intolerances, when I first started my clinical practice, I myself personally have always had food intolerances. Thank you to my genetic predisposition. But we're seeing more and more food intolerances cropping up in the general population. And a lot of people ask why that is. Our digestive system is not meant to be bombarded by the amount of chemicals that we're being exposed to every day in our food supply. And we also, need proper hydration, which a lot of people are insufficiently hydrated every day. So we need that hydration to flush the toxins and to keep the lining of the gastrointestinal system healthy as we age, especially. So let's look first at we all know that we need to eat more fruits and vegetables, more whole foods that are nutrient dense. But if you look again at our food supply, you would have to eat about 5 apples in today's day and age to get the nutrient content that you would of 1 apple in the 1950s. So that's the first thing, is that we want to be looking, if we can, at eating organically and locally as much as possible, so that we're minimizing the amount of chemicals and sprays that needed to be added to our foods. So a whole foods diet with proper hydration. So for women, that's half of your body weight in fluid ounces every day. And for men, that's 55 to 60% of your body weight in fluid ounces. And that's going to help to flush toxins. That's going to help to keep your mucous membranes of your digestive system really healthy and robust. And it's going to help you to eliminate waste better, as well as carry the nutrients that you've obtained from your food to your cells. So what happens when feelings of nauseousness crop up? What can we do about that? So from an essential oil perspective, there's so many brilliant things that we can be doing and so many brilliant essential oils. I'm only going to have time today to focus on just a few. So if you look at things like cardamom and fennel and coriander, we also have blends like Digestive. We also have blends like Slim and Sassy, the metabolic blend, that can really help to settle the stomach. So I'm a busy mom. We travel a lot and we're on the fly. And so I love to have portable solutions with me, because having food intolerances and eating in different locations, I never know when something is going to crop up that's going to create discomfort within my intestinal system. So a few things that I carry always in my purse and I love is the peppermint beadlets. So there's 1/4 of a drop of peppermint essential oil in each of these beadlets. They're easy to give to children. children because they can just swallow them, or you can burst them open in your mouth. And that is something that I love. I was actually just at a party a few weeks ago, I think. And one of my girlfriends that I was traveling with, she had overeaten and she was feeling very uncomfortable. And when we were going home, she was talking about her discomfort. So I popped her a few peppermint beadlets. And within a few minutes, she turned to me stunned and said, "Wow, that really works." Which we know, of course it does. So what you can do is just take 1 or 2 beadlets for kids, or 3 or 4 beadlets to give you the equivalent of 1 drop of peppermint, and just pop those into your mouth. So it's nice to freshen your breath, settle an upset stomach, and ease some of the spasms or cramps that might be going on, and also help with emptying of the stomach contents. So if you've overeaten, this is a really great solution. The other thing that I love that's brand new to doTERRA is the ginger drops. And these are really, really easy to carry in your purse for those feelings of nauseousness. Again, I have a 6, almost 7-year-old, and he loves these. They're slightly pungent, but they're really great for kids as well. So those are 2 of the things that I love to travel most often with, to settle feelings of nauseousness and upset stomach. Now let's move on to what happens if you have a aches or discomfort in your stomach or your intestinal system. So of course, again, going back to the busy life, the travel, the on the fly, we like portable. So Digest and Touch. The Touch Roller Series, this is your pre-diluted with fractionated coconut oil roller bottle, and so easy to use. So you can just take this very discreetly. You can roll some on your stomach. You can apply some to your hands and roll it on your stomach. Or I even just like to put it in my hands, rub my hands together, and then inhale. Another thing that I really love is the Digest tabs. So these are a much healthier alternative to your sort of over-the-counters that you may be used to purchasing for any stomach discomfort or, again, upset stomach. So great to keep in your purse. And I just have a little kind of a beautiful doTERRA travel case that I keep all my my supplements in. So let's go on to talk about, again, there's so many different approaches that we can take with essential oils because of the versatility of the chemistry and because they work by properties. But if I were to look at myself personally, prior to my professional career in naturopathic medicine, I had a lot of brain fog. I had a lot of fatigue, especially after eating. And I just never felt well. So, of course, we want to see a trained professional if these things are chronic, so that we can rule out anything underlying, which could be problems with your liver or gallbladder, food intolerances, maybe an agent that shouldn't be there in the stomach or in the intestinal system. But one thing that I've really found as a naturopath is that doTERRA's supplement line has really been a game changer for me. So I love the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It helps to nourish my cells and keep me feeling alive and energized every day. So one of the other big players in my daily routine is something called Terrazyme, which is the food enzyme complex. I would not go a day without this. And I always told my patients, if you were over 30 to 40 years of age, if you had been in the habitual practice of eating processed foods more often, that takes up a lot of enzymatic activity within the body. And so with the Terrazyme, you're basically getting 4 products in one. You're getting betaine hydrochloride, which is going to help with protein digestion. You are getting the Tummy Tamer essential oil blend to improve the health of your digestive system. You're getting the anti-gluten complex. So if you're anything like me and you have a gluten intolerance, this is going to make sure that your digestive system is able to break that down before your immune system has a chance to react to it. And of course, you have your pancreatic enzymes. So I feel so much better when I'm taking these. I take at least 2. If I'm eating out and I'm not sure what's in the food because I haven't prepared it, I'll take 3 or 4. And then morning and night, I'm definitely taking at least 1 just to continue to break down that food stuff in my gut. Next is going to be PB Assist, which is the defensive probiotic. And I could spend hours upon hours speaking about this. The health of your gut microbiome is so incredibly important to the health of your brain, to your mood, to your immune function, and to your digestion and elimination. So doTERRA's patented double encapsulated. This allows for the second capsule, which contains the live bacteria, to fall off in the intestines where it's supposed to seed. So you get greater seeding and you don't get the probiotic being killed off by the harsh environment of the stomach where there's more acids. So again, this one has allowed me to have smoother digestion, or smoother elimination, I should say. And one of the things I used to ask my patients all the time is, how's your digestion? And unless they had something really profound, they would often say it's great. And then I started to learn as I went on in my digestive practice to ask in my clinical practice to ask smarter questions. So when I would ask them, are you constipated? They would be thinking, if they're not pushing, it's not painful, then they're not constipated. But if you're not having 1 to 3 soft, easy to pass, good volume bowel movements a day, then you want to look at your whole food nutrition, your hydration, but also making sure that you're having these incredible foundational supplements in your daily regime. So again, that's Lifelong Vitality, Terrazyme, and PB Assist every day. And then lastly, I love to throw some citrus oils in my water. The citrus oils like wild orange, tangerine, green mandarin, they've got antioxidants to protect the cells of our digestive system and the rest of our body, but they're also gently cleansing to the intestinal system. So when we have a cleaner, healthier, higher functioning digestive system, we are going to be healthier on the whole. And also, you could use straight up the citrus oils, or you could use a blend like the Slimin which has some of these citrus oils in it, and also has some other oils to support healthy digestion. So I think that's about it for me for today, but I really encourage you, get yourself a resource where you can find solutions for your everyday concerns. And if you do have any digestive concerns, please start using your supplements, your essential oils consistently. You're going to get the best results when you incorporate this into a daily regime or routine. And if you're still having some issues after you've done all of this, then please see a trained health professional who's open to natural medicine and who's willing to help you in your informed self-care. So I wish everyone a happy, healthy day, and thanks for tuning in.